but it can have. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. We are exploring. Meditation is exploring consciousness. Consciousness is not spoken of. Consciousness. And every I are led to first, and ultimately, it's all about ego trip. It's pervasive, it's everywhere, it is the very fabric of existence. Very fabric of existence. So when a consciousness can only be, no one can tell about it. No one can become a professor of consciousness. Soon allows, will demonstrate the awareness always exists. When you sleep and you see the visions and you have the dreams and you're still in your dream, yet you can observe yourself going through that. Who's the observer? Sleep, and you say, I have had no dreams. It was done. I am in. It's just the innate, basic. It keeps churning. Different. From a different. Insects are different. Product. And how do you know you're the product of this one consciousness? Well, you will have to agree none of us had any role in determining whether we needed to be here. As much as what you may read. But if you remember making a deal with someone and saying, oh, by the way, I think I'm going to take my birth this year with these parents, you had no choice. You are a product of the process. The ocean that expresses itself comes down, expresses itself, comes down. Once we realize this, we begin to recognize certain things. That these changes are always going on. Always. Always. Inside you and outside. Look at the state of the world. Created hell on earth. Ego trips. That's all it is. When you separate from consciousness. When you separate from living a life with the ignorance of knowing that everything has a start, middle, end. And trying to outlive the end is always the ego trip. Consciousness is now beginning to make itself aware, meaning that we're able to look at this particular thing and say, what are we talking about? And why is it important? The reason it's important is it's because of our sleep, our slumber, our hypnosis. Maya, this is what it is. Hypnosis. You're hypnotized with the bullshit around you. All of us. Hypnotized. Take your attention. How come the UFO didn't attack us last year? Just asking for a friend. Ask yourself these questions. Ask yourself these questions. Don't get drawn. And your life is irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. Nothing amounts to it. Nothing. So don't waste it on these narratives. Become conscious. Begin to see the dramas that we get involved in. And our own dramas. And we are moving in a phase where emotional dramas are going to become prominent. Need awareness, need meditation. We've been saying this for about 3-4 years. So imagine there are loads and loads of forks, these tuning forks, all of them banging away in their own tune, but nothing is synchronized. those tunes are dependent on where the mental space is. If you are worried about the next pandemic or some alien's going to shoot you or whatever it is, right? Or it was remember, it was the guys under your uh, tables not so long ago, right? The terrorists that were everywhere. These, without being aware how the mind gets distracted, how it gets pulled away from its sense of self, and how that impacts the physiology. That's all we're interested in. We're not interested in good or bad. We're interested in how do I keep myself healthy when the ship is rocking right now. Right? So these meditation processes, these understandings, this looking at life and world in the way it is, not in the make-believe world that has emerged every single moment. You and I are a happen. There is nothing static about you. There's nothing static about me. And once we realize this, not understand it, realize it, see it, become it, you harmonize with it. And now we don't hold on to things because we understand the nature of existence. We ground ourselves in consciousness. God never changes. You're always conscious. And when you're dead, you'll be conscious that you're dead, but you will still be conscious. That's all there is to it. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Not because I'm telling you, look at it around you. People have lived and died. How come the earth hasn't expanded a millionfold? Because the balance is always maintained. Always. Everything around you. And whatever we're going through, recognize it's the balance. The waves became a bit choppy. Now they need to balance. Allow yourself to assist that balance by becoming balanced in yourself through meditation. Okay, let's do some meditation, I guess. Yeah, yeah, can do. Do you want to? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So what we're going to do is today we're going to experiment a little bit with awareness, right? So we can move our awareness in our body. That's like a diagnosis. Okay, it's like a diagnosis. Just look what's going on in my body. Is there anything that's inflamed, that's outlet? That's the diagnosis. Get an inner space where the mind is, where our kind of inner space is, how we feel. And then we begin to expand our awareness through the use of sound. And it allows you to access through it when everything balances. Healing takes place because you balance yourself in that. Yeah. Hence meditation and healing. Okay. Push, you can do it on that. So, okay, if we want to begin, so as usual, just straighten your back, close your eyes, and just pull your shoulders back a little bit. And if you take a breath in and just notice your posture with the simple, comfortable in your posture changing. Okay, next breath in, becoming aware of your whole body best as you can. And just take a little snapshot of where you are at this moment. Notice if there's anything in the body that's dominant, like an ache, or a pain, or a tightness, or an itch. Just scan your body. Imagine there's a hula hoop above your head. Allow this hoop to go down, scanning your body, the physical body for sensations, anything that draws your attention. And if you locate something, No judgment, no commentary, just location. Next breath in, bringing your focus now to the seat you're on. And this allows us to ground ourselves, to locate ourselves. So, in this vast universe which we forget, allow yourself to locate yourself in the moment. The ground beneath you holds you, so you're not going to go anywhere. Allows you to soften yourself a little bit. You keeps you warm or cool. Can't be anywhere. Breathe in. Can't be anywhere else. Then, as you breathe in, bring your focus upwards, so you become aware of your hips. So what we're doing at this moment is simply doing a simple body scan. Notice your feet. And you're going to start scanning from the lower back, upwards, scanning lower back, moving up towards the middle back. So up towards you, bringing your focus to your shoulders now. See if you can allow your... And then as you breathe out, you bring focus down from your shoulders down to your elbow. Again, meticulously, carefully. Bring and hold your focus there for a while. And then bringing your focus towards your fingers. As you breathe in, you bring your focus towards your eyes. Notice the darkness. Notice that you have awareness, or there is awareness. Awareness of the back of your eyelids. Awareness is non-changing, always present. And then as you breathe out, you allow your eyes to soften and relax. Gently bringing your focus towards your mouth. Notice your lips. Simply noticing the sensations. If there's no sensations, that too is a sensation. And then moving your focus within your mouth. Notice the sensations on the roof of your mouth. Sensations within the mouth. Sensations around the cheeks. See if you can scan it from the back all the way to the tip of the tongue. And as you scan your tongue, allow it to soften. Allow your jaw to soften. And then as you breathe out, you allow your face to soften. Next breath in once again. bringing your focus to your physical body as best as you can. And once again, taking a moment to notice what's going on within you. Anything that draws your attention. Next breath in, we bring our focus to our inner space. Deliberate move to bring our focus towards our thoughts and focus towards our feelings. So let's move towards the thoughts. Bring your focus to your mental space as best as you can. Do you feel alert or do you feel drowsy? How alert or how drowsy do you feel? Does your mental space feel clear or does it feel foggy? Are there any dominant thoughts that are occupying your mind at the moment? At this moment. And then bringing your focus towards your chest. Begin to notice the movement of the chest. Notice the movements in relation to the breath. The breath comes in, the chest moves up. And as the chest relaxes, the breath goes out. See if you can see the synchronization. Holding your focus at your chest. Then moving your focus a bit deeper into yourself. Giving yourself permission to see yourself. Holding your focus right in the center of yourself as best as you can. And just hold, waiting. And then generally and gently becoming aware of how you're feeling right now, right this moment. Is this moment pleasant? Is this moment unpleasant? Do you feel settled within yourself? Do you feel unsettled? And is this moment enough for you? On your next breath out, begin to hear, listen to all the sounds around you, opening your awareness as best as you can. Simply listening. When you're ready, bring your focus just beneath your nose and begin to watch your breath. Your commitment to yourself is to hold your focus beneath your nose with a little bit of effort until it settles. And all you're doing is watching the breath as it moves in, breath as it moves out. Notice it is the breath that's moving out, that's moving in. The breath is changing, yet you remain you. Awareness of the moment. Stay with your breath. Allow the breath to breathe by itself. Anchoring yourself to the breath. Noticing that the in-breath has a start and an end, the out-breath has a start and an end. Bring your focus now to your out-breath in particular, following it all the way down. Notice exactly when it finishes. The moment that there is no breath. See if you can notice that moment. That tiny little gap at the end of your out-breath before the in-breath begins. And as you follow your out-breath all the way till the end, allow your body to soften and relax, remaining alert yet relaxed. Going deeper and deeper into the moment of now. From present moment to presence, simply being present. Notice how you're breathing now. How does your breath feel? This change in our breath indicates the change of our brain state. Does the breath feel light or does it feel hard, heavy? Does the breath flow fast or does it flow slow? Stay with your breath. And now, as best as you can, bring your focus to the sound of your breath. Try and listen to the in breath as it comes in. Try and listen to the out breath as it goes out. Pure listening. No commentary, just listening. Just listening. Listening as intently as you can. On your next breath out, once again, just open your awareness. Allow any sound, any noise to come to you. Listening, including the sound of your breath. Just listening. When you're ready, bring your focus just beneath your nose, sitting with your breath. Notice the quality of your experience. While the breath is moving, you remain still. Notice the absence of anger, fear, anxiety, the presence of peace, the presence of calmness and tranquility. Notice while everything else is moving, silent, and grounded. If you feel peaceful, focus on the peace. If you feel still, focus on the stillness. And as you focus, you will notice that quality begins to grow. If you focus on the calmness begins to. On your next breath out, expanding your awareness so you become aware of the body as best as you can. Once again, just sensing your body as best as you can, scanning for anything that draws your attention. Notice you're on the same chair that you began, the same seat you began. The ground beneath you holding you. Sensations where body makes contact with your seat. And then using those sensations, you can draw your awareness up, focus on your thighs, and then from your knees moving down towards your ankles. Notice your feet, and then notice the soles of your feet. Bringing your focus back to the seat you're on. Notice your back is straight and upright. Shoulders, arms are relaxed, as are your hands. Your eyes are still closed, your mouth is still closed, and your face is relaxed. Coming back to your breath. Now, as the breath goes in, you can sense your body. As the breath goes out, you can sense your body. When you hear the next bell, use this bell to draw a few slow, deep breaths in, and in your own good time, gently open your eyes.